Hey, Gemini, intuitive soul coach here with your November 2024 love reading. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and welcome if you're new. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, Gemini. Now there's passion brewing, passion in the air here. You may have or are calling in a partnership where there is insane chemistry. There's a spark between you and another. If it's not here, you're rising up to meet it here. But I see that you've gone through a situation, and I'm getting the song Love Hurts by, I think it's the Everly Brothers, Love Hurts. You've gone through some situations here that really have been quite difficult, quite challenging. And this is something you had to fight to break out of. And I'm also getting you fought to stay in. Okay, interesting. It almost feels like there was a back and forth energy with this golden mirror. And I'm mentioning this because this is what you're rising above. You're rising above maybe narcissism, love bombing, self-absorbed energy, or very one-sided. Even though there's that mirror being held up, I feel like you fought to stay, right? You fought to leave. You may have fought to change or shift the dynamic between you and an individual. And I just see that you've grown a lot. Your first card out here is Ascension, Gemini. This is about learning. It's about expanding. It is about preparing for union, entering into a new phase of your relationship if you're currently partnered. And if anything has felt one-sided, or if those scales have been tipped in whatever way, I feel like that has been or is about to be addressed. And by doing so, it helps you take off to the next level, because I see that the next level for you does have to do with something quite beautiful, quite profound. You may have a lot of passion that you're wanting to put towards a relationship. You may have a lot of passion in general, but this is about equal interest. And in the past, something was very one-sided here. But what's happening is, because you've done some healing to finally fight to get out of that old paradigm, there's sparks. You're having fun. You're putting yourself out there. There's really good chemistry with someone. That flame has been reignited within you. Now, bottom of the deck, you have Cupid's arrow. Have faith. Love is coming. There's a surprise invitation here for you. Some of you are struck by love. You could even be traveling. You could meet someone, and this could even lead to higher level of commitment or engagement. This is powerful energy. This is partnerships, union. Perhaps you're engaged. You could be married, getting married. This is about an invitation or an offer that you are either putting out or you're about to receive, because some of you are happily single at this time. You're happily single, or you are extending yourself out there and you're just living your best life is what I'm picking up on here, Gemini. Yeah, you're living your best life and someone is noticing you. I feel like you may have more than one suitor, more than one person interested in you. But let's go deeper. Let's look at your energy, the person on your mind, or this could be an incoming energy, and where the relationship is going, which we certainly see that there's higher commitments coming in. Now, this is at the bottom of the deck. So for some of you, this is part of what is ascending here. It's part of this transformation process and part of the new phase that you're entering into if you haven't already. Now, let's look at your energy here, Gemini. Page of Cups. There's the love offer. There's the invitation. Some of you could be letting someone know that you care deeply about them, that you want to be with them. There's the juggling up. If you're dating, I feel like you've narrowed it down to really connecting and collaborating with someone in particular. And there is a lot happening right now, but you're choosing to work with this energy. And Page of Cups, I feel like your heart is open here, Gemini. The Page of Cups is all about the beginning of a relationship. It's vulnerability. It is childlike enthusiasm and innocence. Some of you, this is butterflies, right? I feel like there's a new phase coming in for you, and you're going to have some of those emotions that you feel giddy, you feel excited, but I see it being long term here, where aside from just the fun and aside from just, the playful, I'm getting like a playful type of back and forth, playful bantering. You're also going to feel quite secure and quite stable is this energy. Of course, we're going to tune into that energy here in a moment, but this is what you're hoping for. You want playfulness. You also may be someone at times, Gemini, who you do fall in love quickly, but because you've gone through some narcissism or because you've gone through this golden mirror energy, you may be more reflective into who you invite into your world. And I feel like the Page of Cups here is saying, I'm open, I'm playful, but I also don't want to miss the signs. And I feel like you at times let your heart lead the way. And that's why I see Cupid's arrow here. So be mindful. I feel like there could be a quick love turnaround here. I mean, when you know, but I'm getting like 4 months. There's something with 4 months happening here for you. So perhaps you've met someone and you move in within 4 months, or perhaps maybe you meet someone and you immediately know that they're your person. For those of you that are like, Mel, there is no new person here yet. I'm in a long-standing relationship. I just feel like if you're in that long-standing relationship, something is one-sided, and it could happen sooner rather than later where you're entering a new phase of your love, and it does feel quite interesting here for you. And it could take the relationship to a different level. It could shift things profoundly. Now, Two of Pentacles is juggling up a couple of things. I feel for some of you, there is another person in the mix. Again, someone has their eye on you, but you may have to gently decline their offer because there could be more than one invitation coming in for you. This is also about you weighing up some pros and cons. And I feel like there could be someone from the past, but then there's this new energy coming in for you, and you're saying, should I go for this? Should I go for this, right? Do I stay where I'm at, or do I open up to this idea of higher commitment? There's a partnership, there is a union coming in. The Two of Pentacles can be about, maybe even balancing out your life at this time so you can make a little room for love, because some of you could be focused on your career, your finances, your health, your abundance, your material world. But I'm also getting with this Eight of Pentacles, you want to open yourself up to a relationship and a partnership long term. Some of you could even be renewing a spark with someone that, you've both ascended, you've both learned a lot from each other. But let's look at the person on your mind or this other energy. Now, of course, I am getting more than one energy here, but let's see what pops up for Gemini. Gemini, the person on Gemini's mind or coming in. Okay, Four of Swords, they may still be healing. Okay, they may be maybe resting, retreating, taking some much needed TLC for themselves. This person could also be in recovery is what I'm getting. Now, I don't know if this is recovery from maybe this mirror, okay? Maybe an addiction. This could be recovery from a financial loss or something here, maybe health. Maybe they've had a health issue that they're working on healing and recovering from. This isn't a bad energy. It's a much needed energy. When we can move out of the Three of Swords into the Four of Swords, that's where that deep healing truly happens. That's when that teacher type of mentality or energy comes in and says, okay, what can we learn from this? The student teacher. So I feel like the person on your mind certainly is needing to have a renewal of some sort here. So it's important that this person not ignore the signs to rest. This person could even be an overworker, overthinker, possibly an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. Tell me more about this person, please. This person's energy showing up for Gemini. 9 of Pentacles. Okay, they could be single, or they could be focused on their own thing, right? Even if you're in a connection with them currently, I feel like they're doing their own thing here. And Knight of Swords, they're about to take some action. Oh, this person may have needed to heal from the past, and they've ascended their energy and they're ready to meet you where you're at here. They're ready to open their heart up to you. And I feel like they're coming at you. 9 of Pentacles. This person has created a very successful life for themselves, maybe materially. Maybe they have been working on their home. I'm getting like do-it-yourself projects around the home. They may be someone who does work hard for their abundance, but they want to enjoy it now, right? They want someone to enjoy it with. And I feel like this someone is you. Gemini, Knight of Swords, more air element here. So this person is coming at you with their words, their charm. They're telling you, you know, what it is. I don't want to say what it is that you want to hear, but they're also coming at you with some sort of truth, some sort of healing. Like, can we recover? Can we recover what has been lost if this is an existing person? Can we build this life together that we're proud of? And I feel like someone is tired of going it alone. Someone is tired of having to shoulder everything by themselves. Of course, roles can be reversed here. Please take it as it resonates. But I feel like there is going to be action taken on this person's end, because maybe there was a bit of silence. Maybe this person needed to go through a renewal. They needed to go through a bit of a recovery, or they were just focused on some of their own stuff. But I feel like there is action coming in, and you may be weighing up this person's words. Someone may have a love language that is words of affirmation and intellect. I mean, you're an air sign. You like to go deep. You like to have those intellectual conversations. You may have had many talks with this person. I'm getting hours and hours, either on the phone or in person. There's a lot of conversing with this individual. If you haven't already, that is part of it here. I feel for some of you, Gemini, you already know this person. You already could be in a partnership with them. Maybe even a high level commitment. Maybe you live together, or there's a ring involved. Let's see where this is going. Let's see what this invitation looks like. How is this person approaching you with this invitation? And are you going to accept? Are you going to accept a new offer? What's the energy between Gemini and this person of interest? Okay, someone at one point felt very left out in the cold. 5 of Pentacles, but it's in reverse, which means someone's coming back in. Someone wants to come back in. Okay, 5 of Pentacles certainly could be marriage. And it's like, I don't want to sleep on the couch, right? I don't want to sleep in a separate bedroom. I don't want to go to bed angry. I don't want to turn our backs to each other. And for those of you that are single and you had to go through this healing process yourself, you're opening yourself up to love. You're opening your heart up again. And you don't want to do it alone. So there is a little bit of a mirrored energy between you and this individual that you're calling in or you're connected to. Because I feel like both of you, you may be letting pride or ego get in the way of really connecting on a deeper level. And if that connectivity has been lost, I do feel like there's an opportunity to renew. Some of you could even be renewing vows or renewing your testaments of love. And for others of you, if you've been in this energy of self-development, healing, working on yourself, your spirituality and your routines and feeling good, you're opening yourself up to maybe meeting some new people. Someone is going to charge at you quite quickly. And I feel like it fills a little bit of a void within both of you. And that void within both of you was, you know, I have been left out in the cold. Maybe both of you have been divorced. Maybe both of you, you know, you felt separated. And let's see what we have showing up. There's the divorce. Okay, 10 of Swords, it's in reverse. 10 of Swords with the 7 of Cups and the 6 of Wands. Okay, so what I see playing out here is there's been an ending for one of you, both of you. This could be combined. There may have been a divorce between you and this person. I feel for a lot of you, this has to do with an ending that occurred outside of each other. and it really left you feeling isolated or secluded. But where is this dynamic going? Seven of Cups. Someone doesn't want to be made an option any longer. They want to be someone's choice, someone's number one. And if that is not available here, if that is not growing, if that's not the solution, I feel like you're going to make a choice to maybe end a connection. Okay. For others of you, this relationship is going to ascend. You're going to take this to the next level because I see success looming here on the horizon. Six of Wands. It means that no matter what has occurred, you can do anything. This guy's in a wheelchair and he's doing a slam dunk. So it doesn't matter the external circumstances that have occurred. Yes, sometimes they can slow us down a bit. It can cause us to go within and really need to build that trust. But I feel like there's someone here that you almost trust instantly. Okay, there's someone that is showing up that's either been your, I'm getting like ride or die, ride or die. So maybe that's been a phrase that this person has used, or maybe this person rides, maybe rides motorcycles, rides maybe mountain biking, or maybe you are their shotgun rider. Okay, I am getting here, entering into this new phase is going to be very, very successful after a time of feeling like you failed or you've been very isolated, left out in the cold, abrupt endings for some of you. I mean, that's what this new phase is all about, Six of Wands. But I want to look a little bit deeper. Spirit, can we please take a look at the offer? What is the offer or the action that Gemini's person is taking? What is the offer? Justice. Can we bring balance? Can we bring peace? Can we bring harmony? Some of you, there may be talk of divorce or talk of marriage, because this can be the court card, which you need both to get married and divorced, right? So I feel like this individual is bringing in a peace offer, basically. Peace offering here. They're saying, hey, can we have this peace offering? Yes, we've gone through a difficult past, or yes, there's been some endings. Maybe this person is, if you have history with them, they certainly could have left you feeling out in the cold. Now, if this is a new energy, which I'm not getting tons of newness, I feel for a lot of you, you already know who this person is. But let's see if you're going to accept this offer. Okay, Six of Pentacles. It's a balanced offer. Are we going to accept this? Page of Cups. Four of Swords. Look at that. Mirroring energies here. So I feel like you'll heavily consider. But you're also not going to make any decisions under mental distress. Okay. And I feel like right now you're just trying to find balance in yourself and balance within a dynamic. And that's what this person is trying to offer you. So something is coming full circle. There's a well that hasn't yet been tapped into. There is a spring here of knowledge, a spring of love, a spring of, opportunity to really heal, grow, and evolve together. Spirit, can we get a final message here for the Six of Wands? Six of Wands is victory, right? It's recognition. It is reward. It's hard work paying off. Can we get a final card for the Six of Wands, please? There is some sort of victory and success coming in here for you. Five of Swords. Yeah, no more fighting, no more arguing. I mean, that's what you're coming out of. We have Five of Swords here. This is egos. This is a battle of the egos getting in the way. Sometimes it can be that you've gone through some narcissism, love bombing, right? Something is one-sided. And I feel like you're coming up out of that. And this next phase is all about enjoying the company of another. It is about feeling more lighthearted, more passion, more freedom, more liberation. And we have King of Wands here as well. Travel. Someone could be at a distance. This can also be, weighing up some options. I feel like you, Gemini, you have some choices and decisions to make because there's going to be offers coming your way. But I also feel like you may have to disappoint someone else. If there's more than one person involved, you may have to let someone down kindly in order to fulfill your happiness. Don't be afraid to do so, okay? That's part of life. You don't have to appease everyone. All right, let's get a message here from the wisdom of the Oracle. What do we have for Gemini? Love, November 2024. Truth be told, there's some sort of truth coming out here, and this person is bringing it to you. Okay, this person is bringing you a truth. They may be telling you, okay, wow. Some of you, you may not be the one that is making the choice. There could be someone coming to you saying, hey, if we can't move past this, right? We got to do something here. We're stuck between maybe a bit of a rock and a hard place with this 10 of Swords, this 5 of Pentacles, feeling left out. I feel like someone does want to have a conversation about where they stand with you. Okay. And there is going to be some truths coming out about where this commitment is going, what it has the potential to become. Some of you got into a dynamic quite quickly with someone, and maybe now you're seeing that perhaps it's not just all, Cupid's arrow. Perhaps it's not all, roses and rainbows. But I feel for those of you that you're maybe 4 months in, I'm getting like the 4-month cycle there, and I'm seeing the 4 here with the truth be told. It's almost like you're discovering bits and pieces of another person. And some of you, you're deciding, is this my forever? Is this someone that I want to commit to long term? Yeah, there's something happening here in a big way. I do see passion. I do see chemistry, but I also see very important conversations coming in that are going to determine the longevity of this dynamic. Yeah, there's some sort of justice coming in here. Now we have card 14, truth be told. And this card here is all about, let's see here, honesty. Someone is going to come in and honestly tell you how they feel about you. And it may shock you. They may have a surprise invitation. It almost feels like if there is a rejection, if you tell someone like, I'm sorry, I'm still in love with this person, or I'm going to go elsewhere, this person may surprise you with an invitation or with some sort of news because they don't want to lose you, is what I'm picking up on here. This is about accepting things at face value, coming out of denial. This is about being transparent. It's clarity of communication. And I am seeing a lot of communication here for you. 2 of Pentacles. You're really juggling something up. Some of you may have some colored streaks in your hair. Okay. Some of you, maybe you're wearing the color pink, or you're listening to the music by Pink. I'm getting that showing up here. This says people tell you who they are real quickly if you're willing to listen what they say and pay attention to how they behave. Now, Gemini, because you're showing up here as the Page of Cups, sometimes this person is in love with the idea of love. And sometimes they can miss out on the signs. And I do feel here that something is being shown to you, and you are going to come up to a pivotal crossroad in your journey and say, okay, do I want to continue working towards this with this 8 of Pentacles here, right? Do I want to put in this energy? And I feel for a lot of you, you're going to say yes, or you're going to choose yes, because there is still success. There's this untapped well of potential. But just be mindful with this Page of Cups energy here, because it says this card calls you to engage in heartfelt, open conversations. It's time to see the truth about what you share with each other and tell the truth about who you are and what you need. No one can do that for you. Remember that your truth is always based in your personality and experiences up until now. A higher truth will be found after you communicate honestly and see how doing so has helped you become more attuned to yourself. Don't hold back. Speak your truth. Listen. Some of you may be having a conversation based on, maybe some early memories, some early childhood memories here, or some wounds that, do trigger you. That may help you find balance in this dynamic here. You could be feeling the need to speak up. Someone may have been dishonest with you, or maybe you didn't know how they truly felt. And if that is or has been the case, this person is going to really tell you how they feel because they don't want to mislead. They don't want to withhold. And I feel like now is the time. Now is the time to say no to dishonesty on all levels. Okay, even if you don't like what you hear. And this could be you saying no to someone else and they may not like what they hear, but it's honoring your own truth and your own authenticity here, Gemini, where you no longer labor under the heavy burdens that deceit and denial impose you. And that's what this 10 of Swords and 5 of Pentacles is all about. Setting yourself free. Nothing less than the truth is required now. So there is a forward momentum, forward movement, but I do see there's going to be an invitation or communication between you and this individual. You're going to have some thinking to do. Again, try not to make decisions under mental distress, or if you feel overburdened, or if you don't feel right mentally. Get yourself right. Something is coming full circle here. 4 of Swords in both of your energies. There's still some healing. There's still some recovery. There's still some rebalancing that is taking place here. But ultimately, there's some sort of chemistry showing up between you and this person. Maybe the passion has died down a bit, and maybe that's why some sort of truce or peace offering is coming in, saying, okay, we had this insane passion, we had this insane chemistry, where did it go? I know it's here, and this person may be coming at you, telling you some sort of truth. All right, let's get a message here from the crystal spirits. And at this time, if you can safely do so, Gemini, please close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in from the solar plexus chakra, your belly area. Nice big inhale. Hold it as long as you can. And release with a nice deep sigh out your mouth. And with your eyes still closed, tune into your third eye chakra, the area between your eyebrows and your forehead region. And I want you to imagine the first gemstone or crystal that shows up in your mind's eye. Now this could be a crystal that's showing up as a specific color, maybe hues of pink, blues, violet. Maybe your crystal is clear, shiny, colorful. Your gemstone could be in the polished form, perhaps rutilated, or even raw. You might even know the name of the crystal. But if not, what is the energy emanating from it? It could be that of unconditional love, protection, guidance, or even healing. There is no right or wrong answer, Gemini. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you're ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, where I draw one winner around the first of the month, all you need to do is drop your crystal or gemstone in the comment section below, whether it's a color, a shape, a size, the name, whatever you are seeing in your mind's eye, drop it below. I'll enter you into that free reading giveaway. So first of all, some of you may have been seeing blues. I am getting a lot of blue here. Doesn't surprise me with the communication energy showing up in your reading. Blue is the throat chakra. It's speaking up. It's truth. It's self-expression. Now this could be sodalite or even kyanite that you were tuning into, but your stone here is amazonite, which is also a healer of the heart. It's a beautiful green energy, and it is card 2. Some of you could have a birthday on the 2nd. But lo and behold, this card is all about truth. Revelations, the evolution and natural flow of events. Sometimes love is blind. Sometimes love is so blind, we see what we want to see. Thus, we might need a little nudge from the universe in order to become aware of something bigger on the horizon for us. Maybe this relationship isn't meant to be, but rather is here to prepare you for the one you most deserve. Or maybe it needs to change into a new and better form, and you have to let go so it can evolve naturally, perhaps developing into something deeper and more meaningful. Maybe what you have been worried about is an obstacle to trust and intimacy placed there to help you and your partner grow and become even more connected in love. Fear not, for what is being revealed is for the highest good of all. The universe wants you to be happy and has much to teach you about getting in your own way. Be open to the revelations you are about to experience. Wow. This sums up your reading perfectly, regardless of your relationship status. If you meditate with this stone, it encourages us to explore who we are on the deepest level. It can assist us in finding what's true at the core of our being, right? It asks us to own what we know is our truth with unshakable certainty and absolute confidence. And that's what is being offered here. That is the message. There's some sort of message or invitation coming in, and it's the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. You know, there's that show, television show called Love is Blind. And it's so interesting because they build these connections in these pods without ever seeing an individual. And I'm seeing for some of you here, the opposite has rang true, where you were immediately attracted to someone's appearance. And maybe there was a lot of passion. There were a lot of sparks. There was a lot of sexual energy. But perhaps that deeper intellectual piece wasn't quite formed. Okay? And maybe that's what is about to be revealed to you. Or maybe the opposite is true. Maybe love is blind and opposites are attracting here. But I feel like you are weighing something up. You're deeply in a contemplative energy here. And I feel with that Four of Swords showing up, you're not going to ignore the signs, but you're also being guided not to obsess about it. Obsession leads us into that spiral, right? But when we are truly authentic about how we feel, and we are unapologetic in how we're feeling about a situation and how we are delivering that to someone, I feel like only then can we truly evolve. So Amazonite is here to help you do so. All right, let's get a final message for you, Gemini. Final message, Gemini, November 2024. Stay on the path. Life has guaranteed highs and lows and uncertainty. Stay on the path. Keep showing up for yourself. If you fall off, get right back on. You will reach your destination. This is your journey. Trust in it. She's going through a portal. She's heading towards a portal here. The new moon, maybe even the full moon in November could be significant. New beginnings around that Scorpio new moon, I believe around the 2nd or the 3rd of November. And then mid-month, that full moon in Taurus, I believe. And this is about you being strong in your choices and trusting in your path. So again, even if this is a relationship that is here to teach you, be honest with yourself. Don't settle just for the sake of settling. Don't stay in something just for the sake of staying. You must be honest with yourself. And for those of you who tend to at times self-sabotage or get in your own way, or maybe there is some sort of childhood wounding that comes up, I feel like you're being asked to address it. So when these offers come your way, that you can feel like you're mentally, emotionally, and spiritually ready for whatever shows up here. And you can open your heart and ask, what would love do? And I feel like the outcome here is actually very, very favorable, very successful, especially with the justice here. This is a rebalancing of cycles. That is what I have for you, Gemini. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra. Okay, some of you, I have this Libran energy here. You could be dealing with another air sign. What else do we have out here? Okay, basically any sign, of course, but Libra is standing out. Thank you so much, Gemini. If this resonates, please hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, like, subscribe. Do drop your crystal in the comment section below to be entered into the free reading giveaway. And make sure, of course, to hit that subscribe and bell button so you don't miss that notification. Thank you so much for tuning in today, Gem. Lots of love.